Inspire.
naye nga nze Shira Nakayemba program ya Inspire tubeera Sunday saa 12:30 ez'akawungezi bw'ogisubwa osobola ogiraba ku Lwokuna saa 9 ez'olweggulo naye nga ne ku YouTube gye tuli. For all the stories you missed, just go to our YouTube channel, subscribe obeere ng'olaba byonna bye wasubwa ate era otandika okufuna notifications ku shows empya kubanga buli kaseera nze mbaleetera ebintu eby'enjawulo naye nga on this beautiful dress Joanita yanyambaza wali ku Clarets mukubire ku 0772 33 05 91 ate nga aba Dynasty Lounge. I love their place, so bw'oba ng'olina party ng'olina omukolo gwonna akafo kalungi nnyo ate kali ku kkubo along Wampewo Avenue, so osobola okubeera ng'obatuukirira. Kambaleetera omugenyi olwaleero. How did you even choose that name?
Saint is from my name, Apepawe. I'm Apepawe, so the short form of my name is Api. Then to add the Saint, it makes it Saint.
So your name is Api?
Yeah, Apepawe, and then the short form is Api.
It's a beautiful name. Yeah. You'll have to teach me how to pronounce it
sure,
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell us about yourself.
Kabo Ruth Apepawe. A fresh graduate from MUBS. Yeah.
So fresh.
Yeah, very fresh. We graduated in Feb, and basically I'm a shop owner. Yeah. I sell fragrances. My shop is at Nankera Complex, shop BC20. Yeah, that's all about me.
So you just finished campus and you already have a business.
Yeah.
You started way back when you were still at campus, or?
I started business when I was in my year 2 at campus. Starting business wasn't something I planned for. It just came as something that just came out of the blue because I didn't expect to start there. And then I started when I'd lost hostel money, so I needed to cover up for that.
Was the Surawa?
Abafede. Yeah, Kampala Abafede, they scammed me. I needed to get that hostel money without letting my parents know. So in that way, I tried so hard to get the money, but of course, like any startup business, you cannot raise the hostel money in a very short while, because hostel school was opening in like 2 weeks' time. I lost the money. It was on 3rd January 2021. Yeah, that's when I lost the money, and I needed to clear up before the rest of the students came back to hostel. I lost the money. Bafede, of course, they'll call you, they lie to you and tell you all the kind of shit. And
so before that, you had never thought of starting up a business?
Before that, I had plans of starting up something for myself, but you know, as in my comfort zone, not until you get something to push you hard, you can never take that step. So after getting them, of course I didn't raise the money. I didn't raise the money because it was 800,000. And as a startup business, of course selling perfumes, I was selling perfumes of 10,000, 20.
So after losing the money, why did you even think about business?
There were options. Of course, as students, we have that small circle of students, and of course, which student will get you 800,000. I didn't want my family to know. Of course, know that they were not going to provide it, but I was just scared of telling them. Yeah.
So why did you come up with this business idea of all things you can do?
Fragrances has always been my thing. Since we're back in high school, I've always loved perfumes. it's something that I'm passionate about, something I can easily explain to someone and convince someone to buy.
So every time you're looking for business ideas, first look into yourself, weebuuze kiki enjagala, because ekintu ky'oyagala otera okikola n'okwagalako kwonna.
Exactly.
So for you looked into yourself n'ogamba naye zino.
Yeah, so I sold some of the things I had at hostel, raised some small capital. It was 80,000. Then some friend of mine topped up for me some car, 30,000, plus my roommate, and I started. The good thing is that I had the online audience because I'm an influencer on Twitter. I have the numbers, so once I started posting things, people supported me, and that way I grew my clientele, and now we have a shop.
So did you raise that money?
No, I didn't raise the money. I actually called my parents. I didn't call my parents directly. I called my brother, told him, after like 2 weeks of suffering at hostel, nothing. So I called my brother, I tell him, man, this and this happened. So help me talk to these people. My brother told my sisters, and of course was the sisters know, mother will know. And also my dad got to know. They sent the money, life got back to normal. I'd already started the business.
But the best thing you had started the business.
Yes, I'd already started. I was loving it. Yeah, so I kept it that way. It kept on growing, and here we are.
So when you get a challenge, before you even run to people, first think about what you yourself you can do about that situation.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what were you studying at campus?
I did BCom accounting at MOOCs. Yeah.
So after studies, you've just graduated?
I have just graduated.
But people think about looking for jobs even before graduation. Did you think about it, or you were so taken up by the business?
The fact that my business was already growing, and I'm passionate about it. Of course, I loved what I used to do at campus. Accounting has always been my thing. But then this whole employment thing, we studied to create, like, not to be job seekers, but instead job creators. So that was my thing. Start up your business and then create opportunities for people. Of course, when I grow bigger, I'll employ someone to help me out at the shop. When I grow bigger, I'll maybe get more delivery team, like that way. That's how I looked at it.
So you were so taken up by the
Whole
business.
Yes.
And
I've been running it online, like it has always been
it
online.
has always been online.
Yes. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
For the 4 years you were at campus?
I started in year 2, semester 1. So, okay, that is 2021. Up to now, we just celebrated 2 years. Yeah, I've been in business for 2 years, and we just opened up a shop. We are one month old in like having a physical location.
So tell us about this whole online thing. So many people have a following, but when it comes to selling their products online, chizibu. So for you, how were you able to manage that? Because it's not about the following. You could be having the following, nenge ebintu obiteekayo nga tebitambula.
It's all about creativity, persistence, and being disciplined. That's all I can say about online marketing and online
I hope that
vendoring.
is not crammed.
No, I'm trying to be honest. Persistence. All about at times I post and I get 0 likes, but I post. I post, I get over. Of course, I have viewers, status viewers. There will be, but you have no order. But keep on pushing your thing. One day people will come out. I even get some clients who feel like, hey, Appy, I once saw you post this on Twitter some time back. Do you still have it? Do you have this offer? Like, oh, just like that. Persistence, consistency, and being disciplined, really.
Tell me about your first experience. We were bitekayo.
Of course.
Omanye, it's easy to come here and tell us, you know, I had a following, so when I posted, people started buying, and that's how I started the business. I want to know that experience of your first products.
So the first time I posted, I have a friend who's also on Twitter. I asked him to help me come up with content because then I wasn't I didn't know what could sell. Like I didn't know the marketing words, what to put in the caption. So I went to his inbox. I told him, man, I'm going to set up this. Can you get me some captions? He drafted some content for me. I drafted. I also copied and pasted. I did some small editing. He was one of my first clients. So, of course, know that clients came there, and then my circle is the one that first supported me. Of course, even when they don't want to buy, but then because...
Your Twitter circles?
No, the outside circle, the inner circle. Yes. They supported. I have this perfume for 10,000. Hey, how does it smell? They take it. Even when you see that they are not the type that can buy this. Because I have those other people that looked at my 10,000 perfumes as not our class, but they're what I could afford to stock then. But they just fought for the sake of supporting me. Yeah.
So you sold your first products.
I
So
sold my
nogamba kino ekintu nsobola
So I
okifuna.
started enjoying the money. Like, you know, when you start earning your own money, it's fun. Yeah, and the fact that it's self-employment, it just made me feel better about myself. Yeah.
So back to your parents, didn't they have a challenge with this? You know, so many parents
That's true.
tebaganya bintu mwana mukyasoma ate ogenze mu business ogenda kwerabira ebyokusoma.
One thing that always pushes me, I think it's also my parents. My parents are so hardworking, very hardworking. They're entrepreneurs. I've seen my mom do all kinds of jobs. Yeah, may God bless that woman. Also my dad. They are You see, my mom, she also buys perfumes from me, by the way. She buys perfumes from me and she sells to her circle as well. So that thing pushed me, like, to see the way she does things. Just hardworking, entrepreneur, coming up with something. It pushed me. Of course, they were scared. My girl is doing business, she's at school. What if she goes to deliver and maybe something bad happens to her? Because before, of course, at the start, I didn't know all these things of you can have a delivery team to do for your deliveries.
Ng'obyetwalira.
Yes. At times I even chop lectures.
Bakubira oli mu lecture n'ofuluma otwale zi perfume.
At times I would take things myself. You go to someone's place, you don't, but you don't take money. Of course, you're also missing out at school. But it was hard to balance that too. But thank God I did it. I managed. And I have a second class papa. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, parents were worried, but they are supportive. They liked it even when I told them that me, I'm staying in Kampala. I'm going back to the village. They're like, it's okay. We shall support you in whichever way.
But they tell me about that. So many people are scared of very mukyalo n'ojja n'okusoma campus ate omala oddeyo.
Me, I refused.
Did that worry you?
No.
You had never thought about it, but...
I'd never thought about going back to the village. My plan was, if I'm in Kampala, I'm staying in Kampala. Yes, I'm not going back to the village.
Whether I have a job or not, I have to find a way of surviving.
Find a way of surviving.
That's what should be on your mind. I know so you can go back and survive in the village, but I wouldn't advise that.
Yeah.
Anyway, katsoke tuwumulemuko, then wetukomawo, we continue with her story.
Inspire.
Kulikayo mukumulamu kwaffe kakyaya akalungi tukanywa wano ku Dynasty. Nawe osobola otumya akako, osobola okubeera ng'otumya akako mu kawungeezi k'olwaleero. Tukyagenda mu maaso n'emboozi. Your name, Ruth, that is easier, but the other name,
Apepawe.
Apepawe. Wow, it's a beautiful bannange.
Oh, they're from
okutambula
Kasese.
kulaba. You're from Kasese. Yeah, we are neighbors.
Great.
We are neighbors, so fena tukwata, fena tusomoka rwere. So, online business zino zibeeramu ne challenges. I hosted one, Tuta was telling me, online olina okwefuula kyotali. Like olina okubeera ng'obalaga nti byentunda byakabi ate biggwawo mangu because no one is seeing. When we go to town ojja laba edduuka eririmu ebintu ebingi ogambe bano balayika bayina. Ate eririmu ebitono ogambe naye bano bayinza n'okunseera first of all bayina ebintu bitono ate ki. So online no one is looking at your products. Kyengamba talaba stock yo. Nayo ino muteeka ku tension okumulaga nti ebintu bali mu bigula. So if you don't buy, do you use some of those tactics?
Yeah, I do, because now at times I get up-country orders. I'll take pictures and be like, hey, we're sending this to Arua, to show people that wherever you are, we can deliver there. Also, I also maybe I have an offer and I have quite a number of orders. I can take a video of them, like dispatching them, show people that yes, we are selling, so it's up to you.
No, there are times where when you have to take pictures of Alage, these orders are going to Arua, but yet they are not actually going to Arua, but you want to show people that Nabarua, Bangulako.
Yes, exactly.
You understand those
Yeah,
tactics?
Yes, I do. Yeah, we do that a lot. That's, to be honest, we do that. You shall
Not a
even
kind of gamba out of stock. Nenga bukyaliwo kati n'olyoka obukomyawo n'ogamba kati tuzeeyo ne tufunayo naye ng'oyaga bateeka ku pressure balage people are taking.
Yeah, you tell them 2 pieces left. In actual sense, you have 12 there.
But you want to show them.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, it's a tactic that we use.
So what are some of the biki byoyize mu online business before even opening up a shop? But because I know if all was good online, wandibadde totawana na kugulawo physical shop.
Yeah.
So what was your experience online? What are some of the lessons?
Online business is good, but of course it has its challenges. Not everyone is okay with e-commerce. Some of us are still rich.
Ntagaso kawunya ku perfume.
Exactly. Some want to smell the perfume themselves before they actually buy.
Ayinza okapostinga n'enkatuukako nga baaba.
Oli ayinza ogamba, naye wano nga kalinga kanene. What if it's small? So some want to physically touch, some want to physically do everything. Some are of course abafede bangi. Waliwo many people that have been cheated on or where they purchase online. So all those things, they discourage someone that would be a potential online client, and they want to reach out to you before they actually go ahead and purchase the item. That's one challenge that I had, and it's one of the things that pushed me to opening up the physical store, because with the physical store there is that confidence that people get. Like, okay, in case I send them my money and they don't deliver, I can go to the shop.
Physical shop.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. Then also, online is okay. Online marketing. If you have the chance of doing online, please do. There are people on TikTok, people on Instagram, people on Twitter, Snapchat, everywhere. You just have to, because like I said earlier, be persistent, be consistent. Yeah. Nekirala, online marketing is good, naye waliwo okutuuka eri ng'omuntu agenze ku deliveringa customer najja kesima. So it's one of the challenges I used to face, and of course
kitumya n'ogamba naye nfaaki, is it really worth it?
You just cancel the order.
But sometimes namwe mututekamu like akakasigiri, you make me buy something, Bambi, it's good, you see, n'ogamba. So, when you thought about opening up a shop, usually abantu batya nnyo mu tawuni, the rent, the taxes, the process. For you, why did you senti kangende mu kibuga, yet you can also open up shops somewhere else. Now that you're doing online, it's even easier okugulawo akaduuka eyo mabbali ga Kampala nobeera nga operating at a low cost nga bw'okola ne online. Why did you choose town?
I chose town because it's the center. Then before opening up, I actually first consulted my friends that are already in the business. Because they're already doing fragrancy kind of business. I have a friend at Tower Mall just next to my arcade. He's the one who even gave me a go ahead. He's like, Appy, don't fear, rent will be made. Just get the money, be ready, I'm here to help you. Like, I had a supportive circle. Yeah. Of course, I would have opted for other places, but town being the center and the fact that
you got someone to encourage you.
Me. Yes, he encouraged me. I was like, I'm doing this thing, but trust me, you can even make rent in less than a month. Even 2 weeks you can make it. Just keep your online best, because to be honest, we are still pushing online, and online is what is bringing us clients. Someone comes to the arcade looking for a percent specifically, just because they've seen you on Instagram, TikTok, they come for you. So that's why he told me, it's like, you might go to places outside town, but time yo kuidia, because at times a client comes, they want something, you don't have it. Let's imagine I'm in Chanja. I need a perfume, a designer perfume, and the only person that has it is in town. So the time that the client is going to wait at your shop for it to be delivered from town to Chanja takes a long time. So it's like, town, it's a center of everyone. I looked at it and like, okay, makes sense. Someone who comes from Entebbe, when they come to town, they want to be within town. So again, imagine pushing them to Chanja and all that. It's like, yeah, you'll save the costs. The rent might be less, but then you have to also consider the other factors. For example, you're going to incur higher delivery fees. You get. Yeah.
I love the way you introduced yourself. You own a shop. Shop owner.
Shopkeeper. At times I call the graduate.
Shop owner. You know, so many people now like calling themselves entrepreneurs, business women.
CEOs.
But you know who you are. So have you thought of making your own fragrance or scents?
Yeah, it's actually in plan. We are looking at, with time, we shall start making our own candles. Scented candles.
Have you started?
No, we are still in the process of learning, training and all that. We want to come up with it when it's...
You're saying we. Now you're
working. Saint. It's of course me, but then we. Like it's a...
The beauty of registering your business.
Exactly. So it's Epicent we. That's why I keep on using we. Of course, the support system, I don't want to leave it out. I don't want to be like, I do everything on my own. I have a delivery team. I have someone that helps me out in Western region bar.
Now, the reason why I'm bringing out these simple things, they are actually the most important things in life. Obuntu bo ignoring. Some of you come here no yagala okugamba business yange I. Yet you have people behind, but you're leaving them behind. You come here no gamba I'm an entrepreneur, I nkole ebizigo. Yet in actual sense, ogenda nofuna ebizigo byabalala no bitabula. So you have to give credit where someone deserves it. No beranga tewe, like, don't take up all the credit. Ngate, it's not even yours. So these are some of the things, because if she knows what she is right now, amanyi chichayagala okufuuka. Nti kino si kyendi right now, but this is where I want to be. Yeah, because there are so many people. So ogula candles no gamba nazeekoledde naye nga tozeekolera.
No jako ka sticker, no tekako your own brand. Yeah.
So instead of focusing on the big things, nebuno obuntu obutono nze mbujjayo kubanga bwe businga okumataringa ate mwe abasinga bwe mu ignoringa. So bano abantu bokola nabo, you said you're in the process of learning, and how far with the learning?
Because today ku YouTube.
Cutting
yeah, because YouTube, then also some people that are already doing the candles. I'm in touch with some lady that does beautiful candles. She shares ideas, like who are just combining everything. In the end, we want to come up with something
kati
good.
olaba n'ekyo lwakintejeeyo omulala agenda kugamba I'm doing research here and there naye buno obuntu obutono ennyo ayina be yeebuuzaako already abakola candles.
Yes.
No, not to go to oba oli mu institute YouTube, the small things abantu ababa balowooza agenda mu ssomero oba ki oba ki. Yeah.
Research people already in business, they're the ones helping us out. Those that have some idea. Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges by'osanze naddala ku dduuka online naddala nga wakagulawo edduuka?
At the shop, of course, some days are good, some days are dull. There's a day you'll open up and you just be there looking, and the days that will be good. So still persistence and loving what you do. In that never wanga tofunye customer, well, take her, you told someone will view your thing. Some maybe a walking will pass by and be like, hey, kadabu ukatunda how much? Like that. So just prayer, persistence, that's all I can say. It's not easy. Opening up a shop is so stressful.
Okusinziira ku how far you want to go, biki byolowooza bye weetaaga right now, the most important things? If anyone is to help you, not even financially or what?
Okay. I think the thing that I need most is to have a wider client base. I believe I can do all other things as long as there is the inflow.
And in terms of knowledge?
Of course, I'm open to any kind of advice, maybe. Of course, I keep on consulting. I interact a lot with people that are already doing the same thing. Those that are even doing different things. I want to know, how are you doing this? How are you surviving in Kampala? What more do I need for me to maybe grow? Because my TikTok was not good, not until I asked a friend. Yeah, so I just keep on, I'm open to learning from
So
whichever
business
person.
and career, have you discovered yourself to know that wano wenjagala okubeera, or you're still discovering yourself?
I'm done with career. I'm a business person.
Wow.
Yeah, I love business.
So right now you want to focus on business?
I want to focus on business. I love my business. I love what I do, like so much, 100%.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see Epicent with a bigger store and other branches, of course, in the cities of Kampala. With maybe we can also increase our wholesale kind of selling. We get, because right now we are doing basically more of the retail, since we are still not so big. Yeah, but that's where I see myself.
So for the first time, I'm not going to ask you to say the last words to the young girls. I want you to give credit, okay, or a shout out to the people you work with, the people that have been there for you while you're growing this business.
Okay. My parents, my family, my sisters, my brothers, they've been a very good support system. My friends, my boyfriend, yeah, he has been so supportive. My colleagues that I work with, my colleague in Barra, Charlotte, we appreciate you at Epicent. The delivery team that I work with, Seo Courier, it's a company that does deliveries, so good. My Twitter circle and everyone, Instagram, TikTok, everyone that shares our posts, everyone that maybe takes screenshots of our statuses and shares on their statuses, we really appreciate you. And we pray for the best in you people. We pray that you grow bigger.
Well, wow. Thank you for sharing your story. And nchiwa abawala abasinga naddala abali mu kutandika kino kigenda kubayambako nnyo era mbajjukiza nti obuntu obutono obwo obutonotono teweefuula kyotali nga tonnakifuuka because every time buli bwe weefuula kyotali osigala awo naye buli woobeera ng'oyagala okufuuka ekyo kyoyi ekinene it gives you time to learn it gives you the confidence to keep learning more naye buli woobeera confident ng'olowooza nti nze ndi kino era mmanyi you don't get a chance to learn. My name is Sheila Nakayemba. Tusisinkane week ejja program ebadde ya Inspire era nga tukoledde wano ku Dynasty bw'oba ogisubiddwa ku Lwokuna ssaawa 9 osobola ogiraba ku YouTube channel yaffe ne ku Facebook page ya Spark TV. Mweraba.
Inspire.